Romania is firmly condemning the Russian war against Ukraine and firmly asserts its solidarity with the rightful fight of Ukraine for freedom and sovereignty. We Romanians have supported Ukraine since the first days of the Russian invasion in 2022. The Romanian government has offered its Ukrainian neighbor multidimensional support and aid over the past 3 years in order to limit the impact of the war. From within the European Union and together with the European Union, we organized ourselves to help Ukraine and Ukrainians. The war has transformed the Romanian-Ukrainian relation. The two countries have concluded a security agreement in 2024 and are now negotiating a strategic partnership.
I think that today it's extremely important to remember how this war started and to state clearly that the Russian aggression actually did not begin in 2022, but back in 2014. And in fact, it's for 11 years that Russia has employed force to deny the Ukrainian people their European and Euro-Atlantic future. Failing to achieve this goal, Russia launched the violent and brutal war of aggression on February 24, 2022. So let's state it clearly who bears responsibility for this war of aggression. Russia, the Russian Federation, it's the sole responsible. This was an unprovoked attack whose only cause is the imperialist mindset in Russia. The worldview of President Putin is that a country with a bigger military can expand its territory by force and can dictate to smaller nations through coercion. It's also important to be clear about the fact that the process leading to peace in Ukraine is not only about the future of this country. It's about the security of the Black Sea region, it's about European security, and it's about the international rules-based order. It is about not accepting the change of borders by force, and it is about respecting UN Charter and international law. I think that we owe it not only to the Ukrainian citizens, but also to our citizens in terms of securing their future, their freedom, and their security. Romania's position regarding Ukraine is very much related to where we sit as a neighboring countries, but also related to what we stand for. We need our neighbor to be safe, resilient, democratic, and prosperous, but helping Ukraine is also the right thing to do, honoring again the Ukrainian people, but also our own citizens. For all these reasons, a just and lasting peace is the fundamental objectives of Romania's foreign and security policy, and will stand by Ukraine until we achieve it.
To make peace sustainable, it must be a solid, fair, and just peace, rooted in international law and respecting Ukraine's independence, sovereignty, and territorial integrity within its internationally recognized borders. Peaceful settlement must include solid security guarantees for Ukraine that will serve as a strong and effective deterrence against Russia's repetition of aggression against my country. And therefore now, as we move and wish to see peace reestablished on Ukrainian territory and having experience of the past, we do expect that the security guarantees granted to Ukraine will be solid, effective, and lasting. As I said, in our review, the most effective way to provide for such a guarantee is to ensure Ukraine's membership in NATO. Ukraine and Europe must be at the negotiation table because it is about our security, about our lives, and about our future. We are at, indeed, a defining moment. I think for us, such words as strength and unity, justice, and international law must be the key words as we search for paths towards peace. We must continue to stand together. We must continue to fight for democracy, for our shared values, how we see them, and how we determine them across Europe. Because this is the foundation and the basis for our thriving societies.
A just peace is more than merely the cessation or the absence of the war. The just peace for Ukraine and for Europe means the security guarantees for Ukraine, means the respect of Ukraine's territorial integrity and sovereignty, means the recovery of population, means respect for the rule of law and of human rights and dignity of Ukrainian people and also Moldovan people as well, means accountability, means justice for the victims and a just peace in line with international law. There can be no free, peaceful, and prosperous Europe without a free, peaceful, and prosperous Ukraine. At the same time, the peace for Ukraine means peace for the entire Black Sea region, for Europe, and for Moldova as well.